What's up, guys, and welcome to the Tim Sports Talk. And today we're going to talk about who was the Washington football team's biggest draft bust ever in their history. Of course, there were the Washington Redskins in the past, so we're obviously including that. I know some people will be like, oh, they lost their history when they changed their name. No, I'm not subscribed to that. But anyway, all right. And first off, I want to give a big shout out to this guy, Rick Snyder, Washington. He has a YouTube channel, and he's kind of a funny guy. He's a Washington historian, so he's got a lot of good info in Washington. He gives tours around Washington, D.C., and every day he posts like a little 2-minute video usually about D.C. sports or D.C. in general, and he's actually kind of interesting. And another shout out, it was DMV Sports Zone, Noddy over there. He's the one that pointed me to Rick Snyder because he did a little interview style thing with him, and Noddy does really good interviews and really good conversational pieces or something like that, where Noddy's good stuff too. So if you haven't subscribed to either of these dudes, they're pretty good. I really enjoy their stuff, and both of them are really cool. So go ahead and over there and hit the subscribe button over there. But he is the one, you could see here, biggest Washington draft bust ever. And it was 1 hour in, he only had 31 views. And I feel like this needs to be said more because I'm a huge Skins fan, but no, I've never heard of this guy. Because a lot of us will go right to, well, Josh Doctson was terrible, RG3, or, I mean, the list can go on, David Amerson, Tyler Jacobs, or whatever. Some of these older guys will remember these names, but not everybody will remember who is on this list down at pick number 10. 10. And this is Rick Snyder's worst draft bust ever. I think this is the worst draft bust maybe in history because of this thing's story. So here's how the story goes. In 1946, you had owner George Preston Marshall, who was going ahead and picking his players. And apparently they, according to Rick Snyder, they would pick players out of magazines because there was no videotapes, or really nobody videotaped the film and whatnot. And so you didn't really get an understanding unless you went out there and watched him play. And I'm sure George Preston Marshall did not go and scout people, but he was the one making the decisions of who he wanted on his team. And he decided that he wanted to draft Cal Rossi in 1946 in the first round with pick number 9. And the funny thing about him being picked number 9, and he picked him and went through the draft and everything, is that he was not eligible for the draft. So the pick was just wasted at pick number 9. Okay? So he couldn't play that year. So he picked him at first round, number 9. He's not even eligible to play. So, but then he doubles down and makes it worse. And in the very next year, he drafted him at pick number 4. And Cal Rossi decided, I don't want to play professional sports. I like it in LA. And he never even played pro ball. He was a running back for UCLA. Decent running back. Apparently had 1,400 yards in his last season. And he just decided, you know what? I just want to be a teacher. And he never played NFL ball. So not only was he drafted once at pick number 9, he was drafted twice in the first round and never played in the NFL. That is hysterical. I had never heard this before. If you've heard this before, go ahead and drop it in the comments saying, hey, you know more about the Washington football team than I do. Go ahead, let me know. But this was hilarious. So big shout out to Rick Snyder's for telling this story. Go ahead and subscribe to his channel. Go ahead and watch his video. His video will be in the link below, in the description. Sorry, a link will be in the description. So go ahead and give him some love. Subscribe to his channel. But yeah, hilarious story. Biggest draft bust in Washington football team's history. Calvin Rossi was it's what it's short for. But absolutely hysterical. You guys let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Also in the description below, there's a Discord link. Hop in our Discord and come talk some football. And last but not least, there are donation links in the description below. If you feel so kind, you could donate to the channel. Biggest NFL draft bust ever. It's not RG3. It's not Josh Doctson. It's not Sua Cravens. It's not blah, 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 whoever you want to talk about. It is Cal Rossi, who was drafted in the NFL draft twice and never played it down. What a story. And until next time, see ya!